for joining me. This is part 2 of my question and answer video. If you missed part 1, please go back and watch it. I'm answering people's questions to help them heal from trauma. All I ask is please tell us your locations. Thank you, everyone. All right. First question in part 2 is from Marlene in Florida. Hello, Marlene. I'm 55 and I don't think I've even had a normal relationship. I keep ending up in toxic relationships with emotionally unavailable, exploitative personality disordered men. I'm sorry. I can't tell you how much I've been financially and emotionally exploited in my adult life. Financial starts first, guys. You guys always talk about red flags and what do I watch out for? What do I be careful for? Financial exploitation or abuse. Don't pay all the time. It's got to start right there. It starts even. Don't let them pay all the time. Don't you pay all the time. Even. Financial. Don't loan money. Don't come live with me for free. Don't give them things. The world doesn't work like that. I have much less stress, zero drama, and a much higher credit score whenever I choose to spend all my free time with just my dog. Eventually, I get lonely and fall back into the same bad relationship choices. Is it normal to begin wondering if I am the one with the personality disorder? I can be happy alone, but I always envision something different. A life I thought would be better shared with another human. I'm sorry you are doubting yourself like this, Marlene. I'm not going to tell you it's normal to wonder if you have a personality disorder if you don't have one. That might be more normal if you do have one. I'm not trying to confuse you more. I'll tell you it's completely common. Very, very common. Like, so common. Like half, maybe more than half, I'd say. Definitely more than half think that. There's so many different reasons. But try to understand, when we live with somebody, when we're married with somebody, when we're with somebody all the time and committed all the time, we're sharing a brain with them, okay? And this is where the narcissist gets really confused. They know there's a problem. They know there's violence, or they know that there's cheating. They know that there's lying and all this stuff, and they project it onto you. That's that full enmeshment, codependent, okay? We have been trained to believe that we are in control and we can fix, and it all matters what we do, and the problem is always us. Maybe we've had parents telling us this. We typically grow up with some shame, low self-worth. That's why we date sick people. That's why we stay in sick relationships. You've got somebody never taking accountability or responsibility, never apologizing, always telling you it's you, and doing it over and over and over and over and over again. And trauma is affecting your brain. Our judgment is poor, and we have massive self-doubt from childhood neglect. Childhood neglect is psychologically damaging, causes adulthood self-doubt all the time. Was it me? Was I the problem? Do I have a personality disorder? Awful stuff, awful stuff, and you can't get better like that. You're 55 years old. And you're only doing good when you're all alone by your dog, and you have a high credit score. None of that matters. None of that matters. None of that matters. What matters is relationships, Marlene. Relationships. So we've got to try to find some success somehow. Okay? Professional help. That's what helps you. Having somebody who's smarter than our ex, someone who's healthier than our ex, someone who knows how to have good relationships, that's seen this before, that can tell you, yes, this is okay, it's normal, you feel like this because of this, but you're not disordered. I can't tell you how much it makes people feel better when I can tell them honestly, you're not disordered. Okay? It really helps people sometimes. Get the help you need, you're worth it. Okay, Marlene, I'm sorry you feel this way, but I'm not going to say it's normal, I'm going to say it's common. Thank you. Anna from Paris. Hello. Or au revoir, right? Hello, nice tan. Thanks. Good to take some sun sometimes. A question: how should a normal person react when someone loved becoming strongly dependent to alcohol and other stuff, literally destroying his life? And how a narcissist and a borderline would react? Because I'm afraid of becoming one of them and don't want to damage more of the situation. Thank you for your help. Anna, you're already an adult. You're not just going to become a narcissist or borderline, okay? So you don't have to be scared of that. But we don't need unhealthy, toxic behavior, so I'm glad you're asking me. So I think what you're asking me is, how should a normal person react to someone they care about who's destroying their life? I'm not going to tell somebody how they should act. I'll tell you how I do. How's that? I hope that may help. Because Anna, you do what you need to do for Anna. And Anna makes choices that are best for Anna. Nobody else can make those choices, okay? If someone in my life that I love is destroying themselves, they're taking drugs, they're going out in promiscuous behavior and sleeping with men or women unprotected, and they get a disease, and they're getting too drunk, and they're driving drunk, and they pass out somewhere, and they wake up and don't know how they got there, and all this stuff, right? Destroying themselves. I won't watch it, okay? I don't want to be around anybody that does it. Now, my clients that are doing it, that's different. They're not in my interpersonal life. It doesn't affect me. I get off the phone or I get off the video chat and they have to go live with their life, and I don't. I live mine. My friends, my lovers, my family, my children, I don't have any. If I did, these interpersonal relationships, I cannot be around it, period. I can't be around anybody doing it. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to live in it. I don't want it happening in my home. I don't want it on my street. I don't want it in my job. Nobody can handle it. So I'm going to do the healthy thing and push it away. I'm going to say, I love you. I am here for you to support you and help you in how I can when you are ready to end this behavior, because this behavior is killing you and it's killing me to see it. I can't watch it. I love you. I don't know what to do for you, so I can't have this toxicity in my life. The second you're done, I'm right outside the door waiting for you. And I hope you make that choice to stop this behavior. I love you anyways, but I can't have it in my life. I can't be exposed to it. Hope that helps, Anna. You asked me how a narcissist or a borderline would react. Well, they're toxic, right? So they see toxic behavior. They might judge you, point the fingers at you, humiliate you, talk bad about you, leave you. They might do the right thing and leave it. But they might join in you. They might let you do it every day and hate on you for it and judge you for it, but not fix it, not do any, no ultimatums. Okay? Borderlines and narcissists will do that. They are toxic, and it's very common for people with personality disorders to do all these things, to have addictions and be bad and treat people bad and treat themselves bad. Okay? We can't be exposed to it. We can't have it in our lives. We can't be around it. No one. The second someone says, oh, well, someone could be strong enough and healthy enough. Yeah, and the day they start taking that stuff and allowing it, they're no longer strong. They're no longer healthy. Can't have it. No one. I can't watch anyone I care about hurt themselves. Imagine just someone you love sitting there just hitting themselves in the head. Boom, 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 boom. How long can you do that? How long can you sit and watch that? You can't. And why would you? We're worth more than that. Our life is more important than that. That's our self-worth. Okay? Plus, they're not mad. If you value respect, integrity, all these things, they don't value that either, and they shouldn't be in your life. Next question from Jennifer. Don't know where you're from. Tell us your locations, please. Thank you, everybody. Jennifer asks, definitely don't use telehealth as a reason to not reach out for help. Yes, somebody last week was mentioning that they would never go on the telephone or internet to get help from a counselor, life coach, therapist, and we all have our preferences, and I'm not judging, but people have so many excuses on why I'm not going to get help. So many. I've heard them all. It's really sad, some of the excuses I've heard. Really sad. It's just like, Jesus, you don't think you're worth any help at all. But that's another one. Telehealth, right? I'm not going to talk to someone on the phone. I'm not going to do a video chat. Well, today, good luck getting help without doing that. Right now, right? So, if you believe your life is worth getting help and important enough to have a happy, healthy life, then you'll telehealth, you'll video, okay? And it works. Trust me, I have amazing results with people, fast. Thank you, Jennifer. You did say more though. Here. Technology has made it so it is just as good as sitting in a room with someone. It's not their physical presence that makes the difference. It's their ability to understand and have the skill set to help you. I just signed up to be a client of David's, and I absolutely cannot wait to begin. Oh, that Jennifer, hi. I've watched his videos for the past 3 years around the time of discard and just learning. After 20 years of being in it, what had happened to me? I can't even begin to say how much they have helped me. I learned a lot, but I think that one-on-one, even in telehealth, is going to be what I need. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing that, Jennifer. I'll see you soon. Thank you. Matthew, I don't think you have your location. Please tell us. Oh, you do down here. Matt in the United Kingdom. Hello, Matt. Hi, guys. Listening to the question from me, if that's how you spell it. I'm sorry if it's wrong. My narc is, as I'm sure everyone can relate, it's a long story, but to say she nearly killed me would not be lying, in fact, twice. I can't help myself. Though as soon as she come back in touch, I always respond. She now has full control again. I know how dangerous this is, but it's like I can't help myself. I always let her in. I feel so weak. She is diagnosed split personality disorder, emotional dysfunction, and a sociopath, as well as having narcissistic tendencies. To top it off, she is doing her PhD in psychology. I've involved the police, changed all my details, and yet somehow she still gets through. How do I stop this cycle? Please get a lawyer. I think a barrister in the United Kingdom. Get a barrister, because what she's doing is illegal, and you have to get a lawyer to push the police to press charges. I'm doing the same thing. I'm currently doing the same thing. It's not easy. United Kingdom, I'm sorry for all you guys out there in the United Kingdom. Your police are like a wet towel, a wet paper towel. They don't care. They're like, well, I don't want to cause any problems. I don't want to hurt the suspect. I don't want to hurt the abuser. I don't want to bother them. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do. They have rights. You know, they can say what they want and they can do what they want. This kind of stuff, BS. You get a lawyer, put their thumb on them, put some pressure on them. Okay. A lawyer will tell you your rights. A lawyer will press criminal charges if needed. A lawyer will sue this person, right? Because I'm imagining all this stuff is illegal, what they're doing, especially in the United Kingdom. I'm really sorry, Matthew. I really am. Don't give up. Try a barrister, okay? Miranda from Louisiana. Hi, Miranda. Hi, David. Thank you for answering my question. I did not expect to be noticed by you, so this is so cool. Referring to my question, you answered, you are right. I shouldn't compare. You're welcome. Thank you, Miranda. But I've heard a lot of people say that if a narcissist discards you for another supply in a short amount of time, this means you've done something right. I did bend my boundaries a bit due to pressure and intense feelings, but I ultimately held up to my values. Wanting to wait to have sex and no drugs, which I'm sure had something to do with my, if you can even call it, that discard location. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Yeah. You guys, people that have relationships with narcissists eventually have to lose their self. They have to stop. Who cares about your opinion? Stop voicing what you want. You're not going to get it. Stop telling anybody what you need. You have to accept that you're not going to get anything you need. Right? You have to stop thinking about or being aware of your feelings, because it always feels bad and you're going to stay and it's not going to change. So you got to stop doing that. And who cares what you value? Throw your morals, throw your values right out the window. You can't have them with a narcissist, because a narcissist is a scumbag. So to allow a scumbag in your life means you have to throw everything out who you are. You can't have a self. They have their head so far up their own ass, there's no room for you. Okay? So, if you start standing up for yourself, boundaries, right? Best way to get rid of a narcissist is say no. That's it. Say no. Everything they say, no, 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 no. They're done. They go to someone else, because they don't care who you are. They care what you are. And if you don't give them what they want, then you're no value to them, right? So keeping morals is a beautiful way to keep narcissists out of your life. Matter of fact, it's the first rule I have in a healthy, loving, functional, growing relationship is people you let into your life must value the same morals, or it will never work. And that's where all of us went wrong. All of us. We've lost a sense of our morals, values, or we threw them out and compromised it and said, screw it, I'm not worthy of someone better, of someone that values my morals. I'm worth someone with no morals. Okay? So at some point, Miranda said, hey, you know what? I'm not doing drugs, and I'm not going to have sex with you no matter what you say. And they try. They have no boundaries. They don't care about who you are, how you feel, or what you want, what you value. Just come on, give me sex, do drugs, give me sex, do drugs. And finally they get sick of trying, and they go off to another victim. Beautiful. Good job, Miranda. You were able to keep some part of yourself. Good. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. And where are we? We got one more. From Gypsy Feet in Northwest Montana. Hello. Could you talk more about how people with personality disorders have just decreased awareness? Besides therapy, how can the sense of awareness be increased? I have OCPD, obsessive compulsive personality disorder, and therapy has helped increase my sense of awareness and is helping me have healthy relationships. Beautiful. That's great. So you want to ask, other than therapy, what can you do to increase your awareness? So our awareness, the best way to be aware of what we're doing, of our environment, of our relationships and stuff like this, is to be very in touch with ourself. So I help people find who they are after they've thrown it out the window with a narcissist. I try to help them find themselves, who they really are. And so let's become opinionated. What's your opinion, on everything? I'm even thinking of coming up with just a sheet of just questions. What's your favorite color? What do you like to do? What's your favorite this, that? What do you think about this? What do you think about that? What do you think about this? And just becoming really opinionated. We've got to just, in my clients, I start with what we value right off the bat. I want to know what you value, okay? And what you value, you need to show this in your choices. So when we were with a narcissist, we didn't show what we valued. When we left the narcissist, we began showing what we valued. Hope that makes sense. We need to know what we want. People are always asking me down here, all of you guys ask me what you should do. All I have to say is, what do you want? And I don't know. That's not in touch with ourselves. We need to know what we want, and we start pursuing it. We need to know what we need. We need to know what we want. We need to know what we value. We need to know how we feel. Because to be with a narcissist, it feels like crap, so we try to cut it off. Less awareness. Emotions are our body doing things. Feelings is awareness. If I don't like my emotions and how bad it feels, and I don't know how to change it, then I want to stop feeling it. I cut it off. I don't tell people how I feel. I say, no, I'm fine, I'm okay. And you feel like total crap in there. Don't do that to yourself. You tell people how you feel. And then we start feeling ashamed and guilty of our emotions. We have to learn how to accept our emotions. Find out what we value and start showing it in our choices. Be more and more and more and more aware of our emotions and expressing these feelings and telling people. Figure out what you need, emotional needs, okay? Exactly what you need, what your needs are, and we never accept not having them met. So we just keep trying harder and harder and harder. We learn how to meet our emotional needs. Know what we want, have a plan to get it. And express your opinion. Tell people how you feel about things. You lost all that in relationships with the narcissist, remember? You didn't do any of that. So now we do. Hope that helps. Hope that helps. Please keep asking me questions. I appreciate you telling me that the therapy has helped increase your sense of awareness, right? I mean, really, all of us aren't fully aware. Consciousness is this big, massive thing, and we're just aware of the tip of it, most of us, okay? And as we have personality disorders, we're less aware. And as we're insane, we're really less aware. Okay, I get this all the time. People telling me how aware their sociopath was, or how aware their narcissist ex was, or their borderline. It's like, no, they're not. No, that's their problem. And then people say, well, they're plotting and planning to take me down. They know what they're doing. I get that. I know they do that. Some do that. Some plot and plan to have you, but they still lack awareness of what they're doing, of how bad it looks, of how much it hurts you. The problems they're causing for you and themselves, they're unaware. They're not aware, as maybe we are. Okay? They're more aware than someone in psychosis, but they're less aware than somebody else that doesn't have a personality disorder. Awareness is a spectrum. All of us want to be more aware of what we're unaware of. The Tibetan monks try and do it all day. I don't think they have much success. I don't. Because living alone on a mountain isn't very aware. You have emotional needs, you're not having them met. And if you don't have what you need, then you're sick. You're not aware of it. I don't know how else to explain that. It's about finding who you are. Totally. That's total awareness. Okay? Thank you for asking. And that's the end of part 2. Okay? I'm going to start part 3 in a few minutes. Anybody that wants coaching, daviddemars.com. Please help me by subscribing to the channel, by voting, by commenting, sharing, and putting in a playlist. Thank you, everyone. Love yourself first. See you in part 3. Bye-bye.